contender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Lets it go from the wing. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his first points in this one. Green for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Ooh, poked away. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williams into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Outside, Green. And there's James from the arc. Back to Green. Another shot. Williams grabs the board. High post Claxton. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Brooklyn making a switch here. Brooklyn shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Green. The layup off target.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Williams. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Williams has got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's a one-on-one situation. A nice shot by Murray Boyles. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Here's James. He hits the back iron and sinks it. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. The three is up. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Bryant. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers now. To the middle. The layup misses. Nets leading by 9. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Murray Boyles. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Second team foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. They set a pick. Pass to Jovic. This one for 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Here's Toure. Check by James. 3 seconds left. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
48.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Jovic. Allen a screen. A deep three. From beyond the arc and then some.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Here's Johnson. Offensive board. Here's Claxton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Green. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Bryant outside. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Out to Powell. Pass to Claxton. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The three. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Jovic. Outside for Green. Here's Jovic. Back to Green. He takes it in. Green gets it to go off the drive.
Bailing out his team. Jalen Green finds points.
The drive by Powell. Banked it in off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Springer. Allen outside. And here's Bryant. Williams defending. Allen a screen. And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. From outside, off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
The kick out to Williams.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
His third. First team foul.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 11.
And now, almost all their...
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Pass to Claxton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist one.
Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now James from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Now here's Bryant for three. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Out to James. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 11. Let's go with a three. Tries again. Goes up again. And at last, they get one to fall.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Pass to Jovic. And here's James. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Fires it. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Out to James. And the three off target. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
30 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. James outside. Powell for 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn